and today I'm back with another review. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Series 2 Mini Dinos. Now, I've already reviewed the Series 1 minis, and I actually kind of forgot about the other mini dinos that I had gotten. But yeah, so this is the Series 2 version. It includes 4 repaints and 6 new molds, plus Blue and the Pteranodon from the first wave, who I will not be including because, well, I've already reviewed them. So if you want to check them out, I will leave a link to the Series 1 reviews in the description box below. So we'll take a look at the repaints first, and then we will take a look at the new molds. 4 repaints are the Tyrannosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Triceratops, and Stegosaurus. So the T-Rex is done in, it's got like brown all the way down its back, but it's mainly in this green colour. Kind of reminds me of the one from the Lost World, or the one from Jurassic Park 3. Like with the Series 1, it has an articulated jaw as well, which is pretty cool. It's basically the same one, but it's just with a new colour scheme. I quite like this colour scheme as well. I might even use it as maybe like a male, like the buck from the Lost World. So I think that's pretty cool. Here we have the Series 2 Ankylosaurus. It's done in the same sort of grey colour with red all over it. Now, I quite like both colorations, but the dark maroon red I think works really nicely. And for articulation, the tail moves back and forth just like the Series 1. So yeah, so this one's nicely sculpted as well and nicely painted. Next up we have the Triceratops. This one is done in a nice brown colour, or a nice orangey sandy brown with a dark brown back. And for articulation, the head can move up and down like the Series 1. Yeah, so he's quite nice, a nice scale detail on him. And then we have the last repaint, which is the Stegosaurus, done in this nice green colour with the some cream on the underbelly and dark green plates, and for the articulation the tail just moves side to side. So yeah, so these are the repaints. I quite like the repaints, you know, at least they're not the Series 1 versions where they're exactly the same colour like with Blue and the Pteranodon, but I like that they're repainted ones. So we'll take them away, and now we can get into the new ones. So first up, we will take a look at the 2 Spinosaurus featured in Wave 2. The Suchomimus and the Spinosaurus. So first up, we will take a look at the Suchomimus. Now, the Suchomimus does have a larger version for the attack pack. No, the action. Action attack, I believe it's called. But yeah, so this is a much simpler, scaled down version. It's done in this very nice blue, with the yellow sail going near to the tip of the tail, with some yellow patches along the body. The arms are actually not pronated, which I do like, but the feet of course are oversized, as with a lot of the minis, to help them stand up. The head, I will say, does look a little odd, but the jaw is articulated, so you can see inside there the tongue is just blue. It's the same with the rest of the mouth, and as is the teeth. But yeah, it doesn't really look like a Suchomimus, but the way that they've done it, they've tried to differentiate it from the Baryonyx from Series 1. But, you know, it's not bad. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it definitely has that classic Spinosaur head, just without the crest and the notch in the jaw and the large thumb claw, which these figures do not have for some reason. But, you know, it's blue, and blue's my favourite colour, so I quite like it. And then we have the Spinosaurus. Now, oddly enough, this Spinosaurus, as you can see, actually has 4 fingers. I don't know why they've included that, but Spinosaurus has 4 fingers, which is really weird. I don't know why they've included that, but okay. But it's done in this quite, I would say, kind of bland grey colour all the way along the body, with just the red pink sail. So I guess it gives it some sort of colour to it. The jaw is articulated as well, so the inside of the mouth is the same as the body. Oversized feet as well. But yeah, I just find it really odd how they've included 4 fingers. Like, it's really weird, and the the claws are so tiny. Spinosaurus are characterized by their enormous hand claws, especially the thumb claw. So, and also there's no crest on the head or notch in the jaw, but this is Jurassic World after all. But yeah, it's quite a cool little mini. I think the tail though should definitely be longer, but yeah, it's not bad. Next up, we will take a look at these two. Is the Camptosaurus and the Allosaurus. So we'll take a look at the Allosaurus first. So the Allosaurus is one of this quite dark grey all along the body, with this sort of light cream yellow down the back, and as you can see there's even some grey stripes on there as well. The crests have not been picked out in any colour, but they are quite nicely detailed up there. The tail is actually quite long, which I do approve of. The hands are really small. The jaw is articulated, but the jaw looks really weird. Just how the bottom jaw sits, just looks really odd. I don't know, but there's some like nice sculpting of like the ribs there. But yeah, and then inside the mouth is the same colour as the body. So yes, there's the little Allosaurus. And then we have the Camptosaurus. It's done in this yellow and green colour, similar to its larger counterpart. There's like a lighter yellow along the underbelly, and the head here has an articulated jaw. Though this one, it doesn't seem as hollow in the jaw. It seems quite thick. I don't know why they've done that, but yeah. It's either got very tiny hands as well. Some nice detailed musculature along the tail. And there is some nice scalation along the back and the tail, so it's quite nice. So yeah, he's quite a cute little figure. He's kind of one of the odd ones out, just because of the way I think it looks and the way they've done the head. And then we have the last two, the Indo Raptor and the Carnotaurus. Now we'll take a look at the Carnotaurus first. The Carnotaurus I think is actually really, really cool. It's got the classic sort of red and dark maroon along the back with the grey underbelly. Kind of looks very familiar, Disney's dinosaur-esque. The jaw, like the others, is articulated, as you can see inside of the mouth. The eyes also been picked out as well. So the horns. The arms, well, we all know that Carnotaurus's arms could not do that. They'd mainly be along the body, kind of like that, but they've chosen to actually give it arms, which it didn't have. But there is some nice sculpted detail, especially along the back, with the little scoots going down to the tail. There's massive oversized feet to help it stand. But yeah, it's quite a cool little figure, and I think it's definitely one of my favourite of the minis. And then last but not least, we have the Indo Raptor, the new hybrid for the movie. No, I prefer the Indo Raptor over the Indominus, as I have already stated with the large articulated one. But yeah, I think this is done in quite a nice colour, and actually there aren't too many colours on it, but that is because of the design of the Raptor itself, as it is all black. But there are some nice quills along the back of the neck and also along the back here, with some nice sculpted scales going down. Got the large claws here, and of course the large raptor claw there. The yellow stripe is picked out in a very quite striking yellow, and also of course the red eye as well. But the jaw it's kind of got a very massive underbite, as you can see. But yeah, it's all articulated as well. But yeah, this is quite a cool little, and the pose is actually quite cool as well. So here we are. So these are all the minis up again. I quite like the Series 2 minis. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Mini Dinos in general. I think they're a really clever idea. You can use them as baby dinos, or whatever, you know, or no, if you can't collect the larger ones, the small ones I think are a nice set to collect. So I do hope you like this review. I will leave a link to the Series 1 figures in the description box below. My next review, I will be taking a look at the new Series 3 figures. Now there's only 5 new figures in the wave, as the other ones are new figures. Well, no, the others are the same sculpts from the previous wave, so there's no point in looking at them. I will be taking a look at the 5 new ones in the next review. So I do hope you have enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.